Guys doing? Yes, on this beautiful Monday, right? So I had a busy weekend, so I wasn't able to post too much or, excuse me, any celebrity news, but you already know I got you covered. If you want that Diddy news, that J-Lo, that Sky, is it Sky Johnson, whatever her name is. Anyway, I got all that, right? So I have been keeping up on it. So I know Diddy, you guys. So Diddy has a court hearing for a bail hearing this Friday. So I'm sure you all know that just recently, the feds have let the court know that Diddy has been using other inmates' phone, like getting them to make calls for him for people who's not even on his call list, and they're alluding to the fact that he may have been calling like witnesses and stuff, and probably threaten them or even trying to get them to not be a witness with the court. And also, they don't know what's going on. All they know is that they have been tracking Diddy very closely and probably even setting him up to trap his own self up. So why would he even do that? And then he's asking for to be released on bail. Like, it doesn't even make sense to me. And you guys, so I just saw last night Quincy, the son Quincy, who is also I'll Be Sure's dad. So I saw last night Quincy looks like he's doing his whole little YouTube thing, and he showed like a long video. It looks like he's trying to probably, get some footage out here, let everyone see how the family is together or interacts together. It looks like it's almost like a whole show that he started. You could tell it's definitely a film crew involved because it's edited very well. I don't know. Maybe it's not a film crew. This is all alleged. It's just my thoughts. But yeah, so it looks like he's just trying to get some money in his pockets, which is okay. Everyone has a right to that. And he's young, and hopefully he won't need any money for some court fees for being involved in any of this mess. So, I'm all about the children making funds, even though Quincy is pretty old. I think he's almost 30 or something. He's not a kid. He is someone's child, but he's not I don't believe he's super young either, because he was born way back in the day. So he got to be pretty up there. He's definitely not a kid. But yeah, so Quincy is doing his thing. Look, like if you guys go, it just say Quincy on YouTube. Looks like he's showing a lot of videos, family videos with them traveling and all, which the like I said, it looks very good. Like he had like a film crew or something that helped him with everything. It looks very good. And I was watching it, Diddy was in the background pretty much. What was weird to me though, so they were in like Arizona or Idaho or something like that, just doing a whole bunch of traveling. And this could have been right up until, Diddy got in trouble because he knew he was going to be locked away. Maybe he wanted to spend some time with his children, and before that happened. I'm not quite sure. Quincy didn't explain it, but he did show, them interacting and looking like they're on like a family vacation. But you guys, why Diddy was in the kitchen playing Biggie song and dancing to Biggie song. Now I thought that was very disrespectful because a lot of us feel like P Diddy has something to do with the death of Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. And you in the kitchen playing his music, dancing to his music like everything cool. This just shows you how demonic this man is. And I'm thinking, like, if those children don't have like a trust and he's a billionaire, That's crazy. I don't know what they were going to do far as their finances and how they're going to keep their lifestyle up, even if they, can keep the lifestyle up at this point. But it just don't look good. And then, if the grandma goes down, who's going to be there like a guardianship for the children? Well, Chance has her mom, and then the baby Love, she does have her mom, and then Quincy does have I'll Be Sure. But yeah, that's another thing. I'll Be Sure is saying that, he wants Quincy with him, and he wants to get Kim Porter's case open back up. And then of course, the book. The book is still a big issue because Courtney Burgess is doing interviews saying that, um, pretty much saying that he put the book out first, but he's not allowed to tell any information because he had to turn all the evidence he had over to the feds. And so the feds indicted him and interviewed him pretty much, and they was able to get all the information, all the documents and all. But I do believe that the information that Courtney Burgess had was real. I do believe that. And then it looks like Courtney and Chris Todd are battling in social media right now because Chris Todd just did an interview on Sean Atwood's channel saying that his book that has Kim Porter face on it, those are all the funds that were made off that book is for him. He said that is for him. And Sean even asked him, like, what about the children? Are you going to do anything to give the children some of those funds? And he said, Chris Todd said, oh, yeah, I'm going to have what did he say? A scholarship. I'm going to do a scholarship. I don't know what that means exactly. And Sean didn't even ask him in detail, like, what does that mean? What do you mean a scholarship? But really, to be honest, legally, he wouldn't have to give the children anything because he had the information, so he was able to utilize that information to put the book out. And I do believe that the book is real. Okay? I do believe that, you guys. Yeah, I know it sounds hard to believe that I'll Be Sure probably was messing with P. Diddy, but it kind of makes sense because if you're out here hinting at the fact that P. Diddy might be this monster, hi, hi, Sir Brown. But if you're hinting at the fact that P. Diddy might have had something to do with the death of the children's mom, then, why would you even want your child around him like that? Because from my understanding, P. Diddy didn't have custody of Quincy. He just had Quincy, which he shouldn't have even had Quincy because Kim Porter and P. Diddy, they didn't live together. I think the home she lived in, Kim Porter lived in, was P. Diddy's home, but and so she wasn't really like with him. I don't think they lived in the same home. Or if they did, they hadn't been living in the same home for a while because the house she was living in or the one she passed away in, he P. Diddy didn't stay there, but it could have been his home still, you know. But so Quincy shouldn't have been at his residence. You see what I'm saying? Like, even though by that time Quincy again was grown. So, but it seemed like I'll Be Sure would have had an opportunity to be involved in his child's life, being that he looks just like his child. He looks just like him. Quincy looks just like I'll Be Sure, like a spitting their image. So I'm not sure what really was keeping him away from his son, but it seemed like he would have been able to go to court or something about that. But I'm being told, you guys, or from my little research, that I'll Be Sure has more children, or at least one other child that he doesn't even see. So I don't know. He's out here pushing all these narratives and stuff, and he hasn't even, it doesn't look like he's been involved in any of his children's lives. And this case right here, of course, is very big to everyone, because it's Diddy, and also, of course, he want to attach himself to this side of everything because he can make money off it, which is okay. You know, I don't see nothing wrong with that. If he's a part of it, and, because I'm out here doing my videos, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel. I will be posting a lot of celebrity footage here on this channel, and probably a little personal stuff as well. Like this weekend, I posted, me and my children did a Christmas skit or whatever on TikTok, and I posted that. So make sure you watch that video also. It's just a short clip. And but anyway, yeah, you guys, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button if you appreciate the content, and I really do appreciate you guys watching. So anyway, let's get back to it. So yeah, so it looks like I'll Be Sure may not have been taking care of his other children also. So, and then he's out here doing all this hinting, but it seems like the FBI would have contacted him because he was hinting at the fact that Diddy might have drugged him, and that's the reason why he went in the hospital. So if that's the case, then, you know, why the FBI haven't spoke with him yet? And I believe he even made a comment, I'll be sure that is, saying that he told Kim to contact the FBI. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I do know when when this all goes to court next year, it's going to be huge. It's already huge. But the way Chris Todd was interviewing with Sean Atwood, he was like, "This is huge. This is big. This is bigger than big. This is the biggest thing we've ever known." I mean, he was so extra. He was so dramatic. It was so much like acting. It looked like he was acting to me. It's like he was taking it too far. I don't understand that. It was a little serious. So now I have to kind of look at it like that, like wow. And then you guys, so I'm sure y'all heard of the girl Andrea English. So she's one of the victims who said she was a go-go dancer, and her boyfriend was the one who P Diddy came on to during his auditioning, and then the boyfriend got mad, ran out of the audition, and somehow they later on got another gig working with the Sean John collection, so or Jay-Z the Rockaware collection. Um, but anyway, so she's doing her interviews and all, and I think she left the country, you guys. So she said that she's not here in the States or something. She made that statement when she was on Lionel B show. So check out his channel too, because he has the full interview over there. And I mean, she's going in. She's naming names. She's saying Oprah Winfrey. She's saying J Lo. She's saying J Lo and P Diddy broke like a bottle and used the handle part that their hand was still on and inserted it into an underage girl and messed her up on her inside, where she had to get a whole bunch of surgeries. And the girl saying that she believed she had two babies and she doesn't know where the babies are, but she believes someone is taking care of the children. Y'all, it's real crazy, and it sounds like unbelievable. It sounds like a story, like a movie. It sounds like it's too good to be true, you guys. But the fact that it sounds like that makes me more interested, because if you guys hearing this child, well, she's not a child, she's older, but the girl Allie Carter, she's saying she was underground in those tunnels. She was in the Playboy Mansion. She was in P Diddy's house. This girl is putting out a lot of information, you guys. It's a lot of sick things that are going on out here, and we got to approach it and we need to talk about it because the regular media is not talking about it. So we have to talk about it on this platform if we want to save children and save people in general, because everyone is affected by this. Okay? Males have been abused, women have been abused under, minors. This is some sick stuff. And I'm thinking Diddy doesn't want this stuff to go to trial. He doesn't. He's probably going to do like a Takashi 6ix9ine or whatever. He's probably going to do something like that where he gives a lot of information and then probably goes into hiding. Because how are you going to stand on the stand and act like none of this stuff is happening? When people are saying this, everyone isn't lying. And the fact that these claims are very serious and sound very crazy makes me really believe that it's something there, you know. But I know it's hard to think about. People don't want to think about it or talk about it, but it has to be talked about because this has gone up under up under our noses for a very long time. Like I didn't even know all that stuff was going on, but it has to be talked about. It really has to be talked about. But so I wonder if some charges are going to be filed on J Lo. Okay, so y'all remember the girl who said that P Diddy shot her in the club, or the lady, right? Who said P Diddy shot her in the club? The one who wears the glasses. She does all the interviews. She said in one of the interviews she did on somebody's channel that Shine was in jail because partly because he was the only one who got caught, or the only one they convicted of that crime in the nightclub, but she said that he also shot someone himself. It was two or three people that got shot or grazed, but Natalia was the one who got shot in the face. But it was another guy who got shot in the club as well, and she said that Sean shot him. So Sean being in jail, he should have been in jail because he shot someone. So he's out here doing interviews saying that he took the fall for P Diddy and all this, and really, he didn't just take the fall for P Diddy because he actually shot someone in the club that night also. Him and Diddy. So really, it looks like Sean did his time, but Diddy needs to do his time, and J Lo needs to do some time for lying to a grand jury, allegedly. She needs to do some time for that. And they said that she was the one who brought the gun in the club. So, man, why is you bringing a gun in a club? What you thought was gonna happen? And then you get on the grand jury case and you lie to them and tell them you didn't have any involvement in anything. And they even said that that night of the shooting, a woman's hand reached out the window to get rid of the gun. So it's all crazy. And then, the young girl, the Jane Doe, which I believe she had to release her name, they're saying it's a black young lady who is 11 years old when she got into the mix with P. Diddy. 11 years old, you guys. So this makes what Allie Carter is saying even more believable, right? We got to save these children and save these people. And the victims are many, and they're not just women, and they're not just children. They're men as well. And we need to show respect to all them. And we need to get these monsters. And right now, I understand that P. Diddy is going down for these crimes, but it's other folks that's involved too. And that needs to come out. It does. And hopefully it will, because this is some serious mess here. But yeah, you guys, let me see. What else can I think of that happened? Oh, Chronicle Speaks was the one who video I saw, and she put on there that Diddy had been using other inmates' accounts to make calls to people who could potentially be witnesses and all types of stuff. And yeah, he's not getting bail. P Diddy is not getting bail. Quincy out here doing videos or posting videos trying to get his money up, so I guess he can pay for his apartment or house or whatever he got going on, and car and all that. And it's talks that the one that looks like P Diddy, I think that's Christian, it's talks that he might be involved in the case as well, revol- involving some type of assault. So, child, I don't know. They need to get it together. But we gonna figure it out, okay? You already know social media has this on lock, okay? Like, I took a break this weekend, but other people did not. So, yeah, it's Monday. I'm back at it, you guys. I also have to take care of my own business. So, I'm going to get back to that. But you guys, hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button for me. And let me know what you feel like, what you feel about all this. Have you guys seen Quincy's YouTube channel? Have you guys been following the footage that he's been posting? Looks like his episodes and stuff. He looks like he's forming a whole show trying to make his paper, which makes sense to me. But yeah, you guys, let me know how y'all feel about everything, and I'll be back with another video. All right? Peace.